Hi, everyone. So this week, are you looking for transformation or are you not listening to intuition enough? And finally, are you being resilient enough to really grab that inner strength? Hi, I'm Nathan, and this is TCS Everyday Psychics, and you're through to Thursday messaging. So, I hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you. And today I'm doing something a little bit different. It's a little bit different. So the cards I've chosen are images. These are amazing cards. They're quite new. But what I want you to do, whatever resonates with you, choose card A, B, or C, and the image you see. What we'll do then, I will pick some runes to go with that picture, and we'll see what we get. What else? Oh, and remember, if you like the channel, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. It really helps us grow. And we'd hate for you to miss any new content that's coming out. Also on our channel, we have services. So if you need any healing or development, go to our channel, tcseverydaypsychics.com. And if you need a clearing, maybe there are things that are going bump in the night, you're unsure what they are, message us in the message on tcseverydaypsychics.com and we can help and clarify. Yes, so don't go it alone. We are there to help. And the healing and the clearings are all free. So yes, so without further ado, here are your cards. So, hi, Group A. So, you chose this card. Very beautiful. I wonder what you thought that was. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick some runes and see what we get. First rune is this one. There we go. And it is Ansus. Ansus, I apologize now if I'm saying it wrong, Ansus. And our next one. Oh, and we have that way. There we go. We have Gibo. So let's just have a look, see what we get. So we've got this card here. So I don't know if anyone knows what it looks like. Well, for me, it looks very much like Anubis, the Egyptian god of mummification, and he was a guide to the afterlife. So I feel this card invites you to focus on transformation and guidance and inner reflection this week. So this week, I really feel it's about transformation, guidance, and inner reflection. I feel this is a time that you need to honor your past, release what no longer serves you, and prepare for a new phase of growth. You know, it's because transformation, when the Egyptians believed that when you died, it wasn't the end. You transformed, you went further on. So this is very much, release what no longer serves you. Put it to bed. Start anew. Prepare for that new phase of growth. And also trust. Trust that the process of change is guiding you towards that greater wisdom and self-awareness. So let's have a look. So we got some runes. Ansu. Now, Ansu symbolizes communication, divine inspiration, and wisdom. Funny enough, with the card and this, they go quite hand in hand. It feels this part of your advice this week, it encourages you to listen. Make sure you're listening attentively, both to your inner voice and to the insights from the universe. This is a powerful time for learning, sharing your truth, and seeking inspiration from higher sources. So it's very important to be open to receiving that guidance and that clarity. Our next rune was Gibo. Now, Gibo represents connection, partnership, and mutual exchange. It reminds us that, you, of the importance of relationships, whether they're personal or spiritual, or maybe business. So this week, focus on giving and receiving with gratitude and integrity. Remember, strengthen your bonds and be mindful of the balance in your exchanges. So if we put all those together, this week, embrace the transformative energy of Anubis by reflecting on your personal journey. Seek wisdom and inspiration through open communication. And then nurture your connection with others. Don't forget, you must trust that the process of change is leading you towards that deep understanding and those meaningful relationships. Remember to be receptive to the guidance from within and around those around you. And remember that mutual support will help you navigate any transitions smoothly. I hope that resonated with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Hi, Group B. So, what did you choose? What did you think this was? What was this image? What did it remind you? I mean, it's quite expressive, and there is a hint. Yes. So, Group B. I'll go through that in a minute because I'm going to choose your rooms. So let's get your rooms out first and see what we get. I think it's a fantastic card. So let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, so got this one. This is Perfo. Apologies, I haven't said the names right. The next one. Oh, and we have Gera. I hope I said that right. So let's put those there and they'll come up on the screen. So, again. So I hope you're sitting comfortably. So this week, this story is about Little Red Riding Hood and the big bad wolf. I'm looking at this and it feels like this reminds us of the importance of our awareness, our innocence, and the lessons hidden within challenges. See that? Now, the wolf, you could say, symbolizes the potential dangers or deception. But also, it could also represent the opportunity for growth and understanding. Now, Little Red Riding Hood's innocence and curiosity, I feel, serves as a reminder to trust your intuition and remain open to learning, even in uncertain circumstances. I'm sure I could get loads more from that, but we haven't got all day. So let's carry on to our runes, and then do the overall weekly advice. So the first rune we've got here is Perthro. Now this rune obviously signifies mysteries, secrets, and the importance of the unknown. And it also encourages you to embrace the uncertainty of this week. Very important to trust that all the information you're receiving is immediately visible. Sometimes we need patience and silence to reveal the answers you seek. Remember, be cautious about jumping to conclusions or revealing too much too soon. So with that, I think feels like part of this is listen. You know, remember the big bad wolf. Oh, what big ears you have, you know. She didn't jump in first, she asked questions, and this is what this feels like. Don't jump into things straight away, you know, or revealing too much. So next one we have here is Jera. Now Jera, to me, and obviously the rune, symbolizes cycles, harvest, and fruition. Now it reminds you that your efforts will come to fruition in due time. Now, obviously, you need patience, perseverance, and consistency, which are key. And don't forget, it's important you trust in the natural flow of life. What you plant now will grow and be rewarded in its season. So, in summary, this week encourages you to be observant, trust the process, and remain patient. Embrace the unknown as part of your journey and know that your efforts will lead to that growth and harvest in due time. So advice this week would be stay alert, trust your intuition. Like Little Red Riding Hood, remain curious but cautious. Pay attention to your surroundings and inner feelings. Sometimes the truth is hidden beneath the surface. Embrace uncertainty. Embrace uncertainty. You know, the rune Perthro, oops, let me just get it there, invites you to accept mysteries and secrets in your life. Not everything is meant to be revealed immediately. So practice that patience and listen. I was doing this, what I'm doing is listen to your inner voice in here. And then obviously, next one, focus on growth and that patience. Jera urges you to nurture your goals and trust that your efforts will bear fruit in time. So keep working steadily towards your objectives and have faith in the inner cycles of life. We put it together as well, balance, innocence, wisdom. So remember, maintain your curiosity and openness, but also develop discernment. And I think it's also important to have your boundaries that are safe and be mindful of the deception or manipulation around you. We could go into more, but I'm not here all day. I really enjoyed that with you. I hope you did, and I hope it resonated. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. So, hi, Group C. So, let's see which one you chose. You chose this image, and as you can see, this person. Ooh, can you see that? So my thing is getting in and out. So it's obviously there's some steep hill or place, and this person is pushing the boulder up the hill. We'll come to it in a minute. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some runes, and I'll pick 2 runes, get some more information. Okay, first one is this one. I don't know if I've got it the right way, but this is Kanun Kunas. Hope I said that right. Apologies if I've said it wrong. Apologies. And the next one. Okay. And here we have Noalthis. I hope I said that right. Unsure. I need to learn really, don't I? We'll get there. Okay. So first with the cards. Let's look at this again. Can you see that again? So this image of someone pushing a boulder uphill. It feels like it symbolizes perseverance, effort, and determination. It's really trying to push up. It reflects the challenges you might face this week, reminding you that the progress often requires that sustained effort and resilience. The climb is tough, but reaching the top is possible with persistence. So our first rune, which is Kanu, got over there. There we go. Canus, clouds, represents fire, transformation, and enlightenment. It signifies the burning away of what no longer serves you. And by doing that, it paves the way for growth and especially new beginnings. So this rune encourages you to harness your inner fire, your passion, your motivation, to keep moving forward despite obstacles. Now, Noalthis, this embodies necessity, constraint, and the hardships that foster resilience. It also highlights the importance of patience and endurance during these difficult times. Remember, challenges are often opportunities for growth, forcing you to develop inner strength and resourcefulness. So I feel very much this week is all about resilience and that inner strength. While the climb might be steep and the effort intense, your perseverance, there we go, and inner fire will carry you through. Remember, embrace the challenges as opportunities, as their opportunities for growth. Remember, trust that your persistence will lead to that will lead to that eventual success. Very important you trust. So if we put all that together and a bit of weekly advice and stuff, so like the man going up the hill, it feels like persist through those challenges. Like it's like the person, he's pushing that boulder. You're being called to keep moving forward despite those difficulties. Every effort, no matter how strenuous, brings you closer to your goal. And remember, it's important you need to harness your inner fire. As this rune encourages you to ignite your passion, focus your energy, and overcoming those obstacles. Let your inner fire motivate you to persevere. And by embracing those difficulties and changing it, swapping its meaning to as growth opportunities, this rune reminds you that hardships are necessary for that transformation. They teach patience, resilience, and resourcefulness, shaping you into that stronger version of yourself. Practice the patience and endurance, because the journey this week may be slow and demanding, but steady effort obviously will eventually lead you to success. Trust in the process. Don't forget that. And remember this week, the persistence is the key. Well, I hope that resonated with you. I hope that made some sense. And I really look forward to see you next time. So without further ado, take care. God bless.